in there, and I am equally capable of Stuart. So it's frustrating.
All we need to do is run this smoothly. Make sure our refreshments are good, the food's good.
Everything looks classy.
We're planning a huge golf tournament, and it's bigger than anything any of us have ever done. It's for 120 to 130 golfers with some really big VIP athletes and Kathy Griffin. So it's definitely a big event.
Guys, I've never been to a golf tournament or attended. I have no idea. I mean, I didn't even understand, like, the flow of a golf tournament. There's not a lot of golfing in Anchorage, Alaska, where I grew up. I have played Tiger Woods golf on Nintendo. Other than that, I do not know golf. But the fact that we have a strong team, we have somebody that really has played a lot of golf and still plays golf is really helping us out. Okay, I'm sorry, just because I've never done this before, so they're gonna walk in, they're all gonna be sort of in that front room where we walked in. Is that generally how we're... Where do they go?
They're gonna walk in from outside, come up the stairs,
through the front door, yeah.
the front door, and registration is usually outside.
The mistakes that Lisa makes on every task are detrimental. She constantly forgets things or does it wrong or this or that, but she is a golfer, so this is the one thing that she can do.
Logistically, they walk up to the registration table, they pick up their stuff, and then we direct them to the clubhouse, the dining, to go get refreshments.
Are they then throwing this swag bag in there? Where are they putting this?
They usually have golf bags.
Okay.
And they don't come up there with their golf bag. They put the golf bag where the caddy's already gone.
Okay.
This was definitely an opportunity for me to show how valuable I can be on a team. I can only imagine if she didn't have us, Brandy would be at a huge loss.
We have a golf pro on our team. You look like a pro today in front of Mr. Trump. So.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Well, hello.
I'm Art Hazlett.
Yes, sir. Clint Robertson.
Hi, Clint.
Y'all
Nice
are
to meet you.
lifesavers. Thank you so much.
Anything I can do to help?
Liza Minnelli's manager, Arthur, he lives, breathes, and bleeds Liza Minnelli. Well, this is going to be the green room in here.
Okay.
Is the furniture acceptable?
We will need a chair for her.
Okay.
That is sort of comfortable, sort of like a club chair.
Club chair, okay. One of our components in this task is to fulfill Liza Minnelli's rider.
Yeah, and then for her makeup, she typically sits in the director's chair.
A rider is a list of all the requirements that a celebrity requires when they come to do a performance to make their green room comfortable.
She needs a table large enough to set out all of her makeup.
With a white
About how high would you think?
Usually about this high.
like dining room table.
So, 3 feet. On the rider are things like teas, mugs of a specific color and height, chairs of specific colors and height. We need a shorter director's chair.
A little bit shorter.
Tablecloths of certain colors, humidifiers of specific brand name. There were several things on this list. And let me tell you what, we were not going to miss one iota.
Because Liza will tell you that her father, the great Vincent Minnelli, okay, he set himself apart from all the other directors in Hollywood based on his attention to detail. Right. And she likewise demands detail. So if there's even an item missing, even if she's not going to use it, she may notice it.
Well, I promise you, there will not be an item missing.
Okay, good.
I'm the one who looked Arthur in the eyes and said it's going to be perfect. I'm the one who everyone's going to look to if anything's off. So the whole world is resting on my shoulders as far as making this perfect for Liza Minnelli. Anything else I can...
Nothing really I can think of right now.
Coming up.
Anand's going to be there monitoring cheaters, right? Come on, come on.
And later.
Oh my God, no way you just...
What is it? So I'm sitting there listening as my whole world's falling apart.
We don't have another option at this point.
I think you should give us the tour from a golfer's perspective, since this is my first time on a golf course.
Really?
Yeah. Our task is to run a golf tournament at Trump National. So we needed to tour the facility. We needed to meet with all the people that would be helping us throughout the day. We had to arrange catering. We had to speak with the lead caddy. We basically just wrapped our minds around the facility and what resources were available to us.
Typically you have par 3s, par 4s, and par 5s, all kind of mixed in 18 holes.
Oh, this is good to know. All right. The most challenging thing for me was wrapping my mind around what a golf tournament is. I feel very unprepared. It's very difficult to anticipate things that might go wrong, but there is comfort in knowing that this is a world-class golf course, and we just basically have to do the best job that we can. Thank you.
Sure.
We can ask Lisa, our expert.
Let's look one time quickly at Liza's. Do you have her rider? Yeah. Ms. Manelli's green room and this rider have to be perfect. I want everything to look exactly like Arthur suggested when we had our meeting.
Germ Guardian H3000.
Liza Minnelli had a very specific humidifier on her rider, and I thought it was imperative to get that. Can we make it 2 of those humidifiers?
And the text is gold. The printed materials were my purview. We're going to have to make sure our graphics design is perfect, and it's going to have to look elegant. It's going to have to match the white glove service that this club is known for.
Yeah, that's going to be great. I love it. Approved. I love it.
So we basically need, when you go to the store, we need to have some sort of a prize for each of these, right? Longest, closest, straightest.
Yeah.
Plus first place, second place, and third place.
That's 18 prizes.
Man, okay. The way the event is set up, Team Brandy is responsible for planning the VIP golf tournament, purchasing the prizes for the tournament, and then Team Clint is actually the team that will deliver the awards at the dinner later that evening.
And so now I want to know, what do they expect to be given as a prize? A golf bag or a golf set?
We can just do like a gift card.
I love that.
Because some of these people are going to have like golf clubs that are going to be worth like 8,000 bucks.
All these people that are going to be attending this event, they have great golf gear. And there's not really going to be anything that we're going to be able to buy for them that they don't already have. So I thought gift certificates would be the most appropriate. Hi!
What's going on, guys? How are you? Who's doing what?
Well, we are going to
narrow it down.
We're narrowing it down right now in the process. We have a lot of ideas that we would love to do in a perfect world, but we have things that we're going to do, and we're going to make sure that it runs smoothly. That's what we want people to do.
And meet expectations and exceed if you know, obviously in the perfect world.
You never meet their expectations.
Well, that's what they said. They said people that come
always
here,
exceed them here. Brandy and her team seem to be a little bit more loosey-goosey, playing things a little bit on the fly. They understand where they want to be and where they want to go, but they haven't made those decisions yet. Does her golfing ability help out a lot in this?
It does. She's a great resource.
Anyone else a golfer?
A little bit, but not nearly as good as Lisa.
I don't know that Brandy has much of a grasp for golf, but I think she has Lisa there, and Lisa's probably been through this 1,000 times. But historically, Lisa's been probably one of the weaker players. If she gives a lot of responsibility to someone who's been called out as being weak, that's going to be a problem for her. Anand's going to be there monitoring cheaters, right? Come on!
That's rough. That's rough.
I need to place an order for catering for tomorrow. For Liza's rider, we couldn't use the internal services of Trump National. They were too busy prepping for the dinner, so I think it was definitely the right move to bring in an outside caterer to have them do Miss Minnelli's band and her personal food requirements. So deluxe deli tray, no pressed or processed meats.
Yes, this is Clint Roberts. I was calling for Rona, please.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
How are you doing today? I'm going to try calling back in just a second. We had a special guest walk in the room. I'm going to call her back in just a second. All right, thank you very much.
Okay, so Clint, Liza Minnelli. You're a Renaissance man. I was not expecting that, Clint. I was not expecting that.
You know what? My desire is to be out there on the golf course.
Yeah.
But what I know, I think this is going to show us off better doing something that that your dad wouldn't expect. So that's why I went that direction.
All right. Interesting. When I first heard Clint choosing the Liza Minnelli task, I thought someone was playing a joke on me, but you know, he actually seemed to have a pretty good strategy. He wants to show my father that he's not just a home builder from Texas, so he wanted to show, hey, I can do something that's not even something you'd expect me to be able to do.
We've got the layout of how the thing's going to flow. We're going to try to make sure we have plenty of signage and people, white glove treatment.
Okay. Ultimately, it's going to be about execution. Our members are used to having things done perfectly. There can be no flaws.